Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Flosstube 259. Good morning, Jonathan. Good morning, Leilani. This is January the 17th. I feel like I got a lot of stitching done this week. I'm not sure why or how that happened. I'm really not sure what was going on with that, but I don't know. But I really feel like I made a lot of good progress on my stitching this week. Thank y'all all for bearing with me last week for my teary episode and for sharing your memories of your grandparents. It seems like a lot of us loved being at our grandparents and had that special place. And I love that. And I hope that we are able to recreate that. Jenny Dawn had a notion that it was just because we lived in that moment there, that was all there was. You know, now we're all caught up in everybody's on their phone, and you know, they're at our grandparents, there wasn't even keeping up with the Joneses, right? And now everybody's keeping up with the everybody's because you're in touch with everybody all over the everything. And she says she's so much happier. Her only social media is YouTube. And she has cut off everything but YouTube. And I think that's what you do too, Leilani, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Patty does only YouTube and Insta, if I'm not mistaken. And I think maybe, you know, limiting some of our social media time probably is key to health and happiness, probably. And also, I want to be sure and shout out Daisy this week. Daisy was so patient with me. She has a Flosstube channel. It is Daisy's X Marks the Spot. And Daisy Tolson, and she was the recipient of a share before Christmas, which I put up to mail after Christmas because I got caught up in my Christmasing. And I put it up and I don't know where. So I messaged her and she was precious enough to pick something else for me to send her so I could quit thinking about it, because where in the world it is, I do not know, because, you know, I put it up in a special place so I would know right where it was at. And yeah, there you go. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit here. But for the life of me, where I put it up special, that has gone missing. And my threads for my Jeannette Douglas specialty stitches, I finally had to just go pull more threads. I can't find them anywhere. And y'all, it's just James and I here. And my house stays pretty clean. I do not know where in the world it could have gone to. I don't know. So they'll turn up somewhere in something where I've at least looked, but yeah. So those have been my two perplexing things this week. So be sure and check out Daisy. She has a beautiful quilt in the background of her latest video. Behind her, it's red and white back there. So be sure and check her out, please, because she was very gracious and kind with me on my idiocy. Y'all know me. Oh, yike. But like I said, I did get stitching on five of my whips this week. So that made me super happy. I am filming super early this morning. It is 7:50 here. Of course, it was one of those days. I've been up since 3:30. Who knows? Who knows? Of course, my husband said, why don't you just go back to sleep? I don't know. Why didn't I? Why didn't I think of that? Dang, why didn't I think of that, honey? If I'd have just thought I'd go back to sleep. Yeah. Why didn't you just go back to sleep? Isn't that the question? But we had a good week. It was our first week back, you know, after, because we didn't go back. We're supposed to go back last Thursday, and because of the weather, we didn't. So it was our first week back. The kids were so sweet. We had hot cocoa and pajama day on Thursday. So they came in their pajamas, and we had hot cocoa and marshmallows. And now Catchy did not come in his pajamas. He did not want to come in his pajamas. He was not having that. So he just came in his sweats. But he was not coming to school in his pajamas. He was not having that. That was not acceptable. Oh, there's a little bit of my daddy in him, I'm going to tell y'all right now. And I'd say probably his daddy too. Because I can't see, or my husband. I can't see either of the men in my life, any of those men in my life going to school in their pajamas. For any reason. I can't see that. So, even in kindergarten. But they were adorable and so cute. So, we have AstroTurf, or what do you call fake grass or whatever, on the playground. So we got them all to lay down and pretend like they were asleep. So we sent pictures to we stood up on the thing, and Brittany got a good picture of them laying all down like they were sleeping on the playground, and sent to their mom and daddies, and they drank their hot chocolate. And Miss Micah came in for Spanish. She read them Goodnight Moon in Spanish, and so we had a really good week. The weather's held nice. It's been, it's been cold at night, but no ice or yuckiness. It's supposed to be yucky again next week, but we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not around here. As Charles did mention, they drove from Houston to Fort Worth, which is about 5 hours, one time when he was a kid, and then the ice storm hit, and on the way back it was a 16-hour debacle. So, and yes, as a kid it's a big adventure. As a parent, it's a ultra nightmare. So yeah, so in Texas you just never know how the weather's going to go. But I was super pleased with what I got done on my Santa's night tree. I love this, and I can't wait to get it finished, because Patty finished hers and it's so beautiful. It's so, so pretty. Now mine is not near as gold looking as this one is. I'm not sure why. But my plaid part, I have to put my sweater on. My plaid part is not as gold looking as the other. And I've gone back and checked my colors a couple of times. So I guess some of my skeins, I always say it wrong, are not as gold as some of the others or something. But I love it just the same. But last week I had just finished this middle house and had the roof done on this house. So I finished this house and had the roof done on this house. And this week I finished this house and got this reindeer done. And then I'm ready to fill in all the snow under it. So I got a whole lot done on this one here. So I got the third house done, and the trees done, and those 3 reindeer. And then I did the outline of my snow, so I can just come fill my snow in, and that part will be done. So then I'm just ready to finish my plaid, the 2 trees, and then the reindeer and the Santa up in the sky, and I'm done. So this one really has, it doesn't have too much left. And it is so pretty. But like I said, my plaid, you can see mine right there, because those sections are fully finished, are not near as gold looking as those. So I'm not sure what or why or something, but I like I said, I tried to check and double check, and from what I can tell, I did. My colors were right, so I don't know, but I sure do love it. It's gorgeous. And I sure can't wait to get it finished because Patty's turned out so pretty. So, so pretty. It is going to be fabulous to have it finished. And then I think I may be addicted and want to do more and more and more because she has done so many of them. They're so cute. They're by Hello from Liz Matthews. And she has done numerous of them now. And they're adorable. So I feel like I got a lot done on it this week. And this is, somebody asked about the fabric. It's Fairy Dust by Fabric Flair. Oh, there, that's not showing. By Fabric Flair. And it is, let's see, I'll tell you what the count is before I tell a lie, because the count is whatever the count had to be. 36 count. 36 count Fairy Dust by Fabric Flair. I couldn't see it on the darker one at all. My eyes just could not see it. I loved that piece of material, but I couldn't see it. Not at all. So I jumped over to this one and I can see it really good. So hopefully I'll be able to get a lot more done on it this week and be closing in on a finish on it. I did get a little bit of Flosstube watch too. I watched Christie's, and so I have some haul from her, so we'll look at that later also, because she got me going. This is my Nutcracker from Twin Peaks. I had finished my little Nutcracker guy in the Nutcracker last week. And then I did the little star in the, I guess that's a figgy pudding or something. And then I started on my little toy soldier right here. I started to jump over and do Mother Ginger. And then I decided to just jump straight down. It was one of the nights that I was couldn't sleep. So it was super easy just to jump straight down from the Nutcracker and start on my soldier. So first, I guess I'll hold it up so you can see the big picture, as it were. So that's my big picture, and then I'll fold it in because I want to show you something on here. I thought it was raining at first. I was like, no, Catchy's planning on riding his four-wheeler all day. It better not be raining. Okay. Now, I did, this is 2-strand eyeballs, 2-strand French knot eyeballs versus 4-strand French knot eyeballs. The bottom guy has 2-strand French knot eyeballs, and the top guy has 4-strand French knot eyeballs. So that just gives you a little bit of, tells you a little bit of difference in size. So I got the star done, the figgy pudding, and this much done on my toy soldier this week on my Nutcracker. I may go back and do his eyes in one thread instead of 2. I don't know if it's gonna bother me that much or not. Maybe, maybe not. But it is a big difference. See, there's big eyeballs and there is normal size eyeballs. So, So there is a big difference. same amount of wraps. So that may get a redo. They're good knots, but they're really big. They look like my buggy eyeballs on the Nutcracker, and the toy soldier look like normal eyeballs. So they may get redone, but I love the little figgy pudding. It is so cute. So cute. So this is his little musket or whatever, bayonet or whatever. I don't know anything about things like that he's holding. And so his little hat and his head's done. And so hopefully I can get his body done this week. And see, then you're right here at the bottom. Right here. And then I'll do the clock. And then I'm moving in to the Nutcracker and the Rat King. But I have really enjoyed this piece, also because the little motifs are, you know, it's just like it's like a little mini finish. You know, as you go, you're like, yay! You have a little mini finish each time. You know, you get there. So that part of it is really super fun. So I have really loved stitching on this piece. It's a beautiful design. It's just so pretty. So I would definitely recommend this one to anybody that is a Nutcracker fan like me. I'm loving it. I'm just using the call fours, except for instead of the whatever white's called for, I'm using my Floss, the B5200 Floss. But they're real pretty, so pretty. And I'm using a 32 count Stormy Night Lugana for my fabric on it. Let's see. I'll put that one way over there. Okay, now, my We the People. I think I finished this since last week. That thing is freezing me. Yank. I don't think I had this whole row finished when I saw y'all last. If I have, y'all bear with me, but I don't think I did. Because I think I did this on Saturday when I talked to Patty and Christy. I think I finished filling in this row. So I have another row of red after this. And then I'll get into my words, We the People. This is our We the People Sal. We're hoping that we are going to finish it at StitchCon. We're going to put our last stitches in together. I'm loving this. It is a good, when you're kind of tired or at night or something, because you can kind of block it off, and it's a good fill-in stitch. So it's been super, it's very calming because you don't have to be super county or anything like that with it. So I have loved that with it. Let's see. So I got this whole white done here. So now I have one more red across, and then I'll get into my We the People of the United States words. And I did a little bit of my blue right here. So I'm moving right along. And like I said, this is such a nice resting stitch. When I'm tired, or when, like I said, when I can't sleep, this is such a good resting stitch for me. I keep hearing Patty, but I can't see her. I didn't see her when I walked. Oh, there she is in that chair. I swear she wasn't there when I walked through the living room, y'all. So it has been beautiful for me as a nice, calm resting stitch. You can get it as a PDF or as a chart from your LNS or from 1-2-3 Stitch, or I think Fat Quarter Shop has it too. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, complete transparency here. You may only get the first or second half of this video. I hope Micah can edit them together. If so, you will get 2 parts. I have not been myself since last night. I was cooking and I cracked it. The 3rd egg I cracked open was rotten. I guess there was a tiny fracture in it, like that I could not see, and it was rotten. And ever since then, every now and again, I will get hit with a wave of nausea. I instantly knew it. And so, I threw it out, and so nobody consumed it, and it was not cooked with, so I had to go be sick. So I am sorry. I am so sorry, but that is why I froze up for a minute and had to try to gather myself, and I thought I could get past it, but I could not. So I'm back, and we'll see how this goes. So hopefully she can stick them together, and hopefully you get to see the first 2 projects. But like I said, I got that line finished while we were visiting and did this blue line here. So now I have a red line. I'm hoping to finish this last red line here, and then see, I'll get into my We the People here, and then I have my bed of blue stars here. And then, so, I'm moving right along, but like I said, it is such a good calming stitch because you can just fill in. So when I'm tired or I can't sleep, this is my good calming stitch, because you get that rhythm going and you can just stitch and relax. And so, because I don't know, maybe people, if you're a good brain person, I guess, you can just, if you can't sleep, maybe, I don't know, maybe you can just watch TV, maybe you can just, I don't know. Sometimes I can read, but if I'm too tired, I can't read because I can't focus good. And so I can't read very good. So I don't want to read something that I'm having to pay attention to because I can't focus good because I'm tired. So, and I don't want to watch TV, and I hate not accomplishing something. I hate just sitting there, right? I find that incredibly aggravating. So I don't like that. So, oh, and before I forget, Bebe came yesterday to pick up Catchy. He came home from school with me, and she brought me this, and this is so cute, and it is from a shop in our town called, I thought the little tag was on here. In Waxahachie, it's called that, and she brought me this little project bag. She said it's really for knitting, but I thought you could use it for something. It's so cute. She said, I just saw it and thought of you. Isn't that sweet? It's so adorable. I said, you know I love me a good bag, baby. I love me a good bag, and I will certainly use it all the time. Okay, now who else do we have here? Okay. Oh, my specialty stitches. Okay. Oh, the specialty stitches. The thread, I do not know where the thread went. Like I said, I have looked all over this place for the thread. And it is 4 on a ring. I mean, I don't know. I do not know. It went somewhere. I don't know where. So last night I was super tired after school. So I did not get a lot done. It was part of my Jingle Ball, which if you have not done the Jingle Ball, it's fun. And the classes are really affordable. You can get a kit, or you can just kit it up yourself. Or you can just visit in the rooms, and which is $10. So, you know, you can't beat that. And this is the Specialty Stitch class by Jeannette Douglas. And here is the ornament. I will say, I will be honest enough to say I am struggling with this, and I will tell you why. I am having a hard time with this, seeing the specialty stitches where you're supposed to get back to. This this outside stitch called this Montenegrin stitch, and this feather stitch for this tree. You have to go back 2 stitches that you've already kind of been back over. And I'm having a hard time seeing where to get back to. I'm having a hard time seeing that. So I don't know if I need to magnify more or light more or what, but I'm having a little bit of a hard time with that. I am enjoying it though, and it is working up really, really pretty. And I've got thread behind here where I'm working on this tree, so. So the little feather stitches on the tree I've started. I did the presents, the satin stitch around the border. That is that Montenegrin stitch, is a Brady stitch kind of a thing. But it's been really fun to try to look, and she gives really good instructions. The instructions for it are really, really, really good. It's on a piece of, I think, 32 count opalescent something. 32 count opalescent Lugana was what it called for, some kind of opalescent Lugana. So I, for some reason, thought it was going to be much bigger. In my brain, it looked much bigger. So I have like a big border here that I'm not sure what I'm doing with, but I may just put some extra weird stitches around the outside. I don't know. But I am having fun with it. It is really cute. But I am really having to watch, and I'm wondering also, because the opalescent, I mean, the holes are a little harder to see anyway. Some of them are nearly like they're kind of filled in or something. So I'm wondering if that's part of it too. I don't know, but I am having a hard time kind of seeing it. So that's been a bit of a struggle on this Montenegrin stitch and this tree stitch. So I'm having to really, really, really pay attention on that one. But it is really pretty, and I feel like the stitches are really, really pretty when I'm getting them done. They're super fun, and she gives, like I said, super good instructions, really clear, really definite on how to do them. And so you can go back and look at the diagram, and go back and look at the diagram, and go back and look at the diagram, you know, to try to get them right. So I just went and pulled some more colors to finish it with, since I don't know what in the world I did with the ones I was using. they'll turn up somewhere someday, but they haven't yet. So I started those little feather tree ones last night and realized I was just way too tired to try to contemplate that at all. Just at all. So I'm having fun with that one, but that one's tricky. I'm having to pay attention. I am having to pay attention. And then I have my Dr. Maya Angelou that I cried all over last week. I'm going to do better this week. I'm all together and I'm not going to cry. She didn't get a ton of attention this week, just a little bit. I didn't want to cry on her, so I think I've about got myself back together. And I can look at her and work like a normal human. Pretend I'm human at least, pretend I'm normal. Let's see. I'm hoping to have her all finished and take her with me to Stitch West at Shepherd's Bush. Let's see if I can kind of, I hold her in my hand so she's kind of rolled up on the side. I'm trying to smooth her out a little bit so y'all can see her better. Of course, I already folded the tag for her under. So I got her other flower started over here, and I'll start down and then finish her words. So there we go. And I think I'm gonna put my grandma's name in peach, kind of a peachy color here. So I think I'm gonna put all the details about her in kind of a peachy color. Because I think with these, because I've got these here, and I think I'll put like a peachy color in there, and I think I'll be fine with that. And I think I'll like that. Wow, that wind is crazy out there. But like I said, I started on her other flower this week, and so I'll get the rest of those flowers finished and get going again on the words. But I am loving it. It's so, so pretty. So, so pretty. Catchy should be getting here soon. That may be the garage door now. They're gonna be going wedding dress shopping. But it is also by Salty Stitcher. Christy, I love it. And I will show her website down there at the bottom. And it's Dr. Maya Angelou. It is fully licensed. Like I said, it is, she did get permission to design it and use the quote before she did it. And she has had, she's had 2 new floss tubes fairly recently, which I got to watch the other day. And, oh dang, hang on, I need to put this in here. And I went and watched, and I got 2 new designs. Who's here? Good morning. What are you doing?
Did I give you?
You did. You want to say hi to our friends? You want to say hi? No, not yet. No talking yet. Maybe in a little bit, y'all. Maybe in a little bit. Are y'all off to look at dresses? Yes. So fun. Oh, Fatty Patty. Okay, hang on. I got them here somewhere, y'all. You gonna watch your iPad? Say, I'll be good. Okay. Yeah, she designed this, and when she does her Flosstube, she does not tell these good stories that are in here. She said this is designed by a good friend of hers, is a master scuba diver, and sent her this video. He went on a dive and he saw a sea turtle catch a jellyfish and eat it. And so she designed this from that story for him and made it. And I love it. And I've seen it stitched, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I intended to get it then and forgot. And when I saw her video, it reminded me about it. And I had intended to get it at the time and stitch it. What is my sweater doing? I wrapped it around myself like a mummy. For my sister and myself, when we went to Cozumel the first or the second time, and went snorkeling and free diving, and got to swim with a turtle. And there was a turtle we came across. And so I'm going to take out the jellyfish and write Cozumel here and the year here. So like that, and stitch it for her. I don't think she'll see this. If she does, it'll be okay. But so I remembered, so I thought, I've got to go get this before I forget again to go get it. So I went to get it. Now she stitched these with sulkies, but she also always gives you conversions. She is very good to give you sulky variegated, or DMC conversions. Always. So she gives you all kind of choices, and let you know what she used. And I will just show you a little glimpse so you can see that her patterns are very easy to read and see. You can see her patterns so good. So don't worry about not being able to see them well. I can see her patterns so easy. So I was so excited for that to jog that in my memory, to get that and get it stitched for my sister and I, because that was it was a beautiful trip for many reasons. One of which, because it was one of our last trips before we lost Danya. So it was one of our last trips all together. It may have been the only trip. No, we were all together in Tulum also. So, but it was one of the few trips when we were all together there. So it was special. So that was great. Y'all have fun.
He's never playing.
Oh, he'll be great. He's fine. He'll come in here and talk to us he'll come talk to us every now and again. He'll go back and play. We're fine.
Okay.
He knows.
He's got his iPad in there. I said he can't have it in here. It's loud.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine, baby. He knows the drill.
Okay.
Y'all have fun.
Love y'all.
Love you. And then I got, I saw this one. Now, this one was one I had not seen of Christy's. I've seen her stitch on a lot of things when we've been at retreat or when we've been visiting on Zooms, but I had not ever seen this one. And she is Coast Guard, and my son was Navy and my grandpa was Navy. And so I have I have a soft spot for nautical. He probably kicked them under the table. See if they're under the table in front of the TV. Are they in there? and I had not seen this. It's called Nautical Sampler, and I'm probably going to say this wrong. The Clamfer Down. And it's the Ballad of the Clamfer Down was first published in the St. James Gazette. Did you find it? But she found it in the Departmental Ditties and Barrack Room Ballads by Rudyard Kipling. My gosh, I can't talk this morning. And so she took out a piece of it and put it in there. And she chose the second verse because it speaks of the pride and trust that sailors have in their ship and the hope that precedes their voyage. And I just love all the flags. I love the border that looks like the waves and the anchors in the corner. I love it. I love the fish. There's the crabs. I mean, everything about this just screamed at me the minute I saw it. I loved it so much. So if you have Navy or Coast Guard, or you're just a ship person, this thing just screamed at me. I love it. Now it is 310 by 232. So it's a little big. It's a little big. But it's not, it's not totally solid. So, and it's another one of those, it's kind of a motif, so you can have all those little finishes, all those little winds as you go. But the waves, I love the wave borders, those birds, oh my gosh. It has like the pelicans, it has the parrots here, pelicans, I love it. I love everything about this. So I went and got these two right away. I had to have them. So this one will be a long-term project because, like I said, it is big. But I just love it. I love the colors. It's so bright and colorful. And I'm just going to love stitching this. So super fun stitch for me. And like I said, I'd never even seen her stitch this one. I'm not sure when she designed this one. It probably says on here somewhere. And I'm such a goober. '21. So that was before I met her. So she probably had designed and stitched this one. Had designed and started stitching this one before I met her, and then she's just never been stitching on it when we've been talking or anything. So these were my two purchases this week that I thought I've got to remember to go do. So this one will be a soon start because I want to get those going and get it done for my sister. What, baby?
Queso's in my room.
Queso's in your room? Is he gonna play with you?
But he is right in my Legos.
He's playing in your Legos?
He's laying in them.
He's laying in them? He's such a weirdo. He's such a weirdo. Did you tell him to get on out of there?
Oh. No, I didn't.
Well, tell him to get on out of your toys. What?
He will bite me.
You think he'll bite you? Well, throw his toy and see if he'll chase it and get out of your Legos. Yay! Now he's out of your way. Hallelujah. So I remembered to do that this week. So that made me happy that I remembered to do both of those. So I need to get those kitted up and ready to go. But I'm glad I remembered to do that this week. But yeah, if you want to, and she also has a new one coming that is a beautiful flamingo. Woo! You okay, buddy? I got some mail this week that was super sweet. from Glenda. She sent me this adorable card. And she is the only person I know who knows where to find this. And I could not find this anywhere around me. She found the DMC 22 that is in the hashtag joy. So thank you so much, Glenda, because in my area, what, baby?
I didn't put it on.
I'll put it back on. Just say it right there. I'll put it back on later. It's okay.
No TT.
Okay, baby. I left the light on in my bathroom.
We got this for cats.
Yeah, we got it for the cats.
Where?
Pat got it somewhere and put it together for them to sit on so they can watch the birdies out the window.
And this, where they go take feet.
Yeah, they can go sleep in there if they want to.
And then this is for they can play.
Uh-huh.
And how are they going to get it all the way up there?
They just climb.
And they have to climb up them bed and climb.
Uh-huh.
Climb and climb.
Uh-oh, listen, now they're fighting. Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Was they getting mad? So thank you so much, Glenda, because that's like a unicorn in this area. I couldn't find it anywhere. That happens here sometimes. Sometimes they do not be nice to each other at all. And I think
Tell them to get up their new house.
they will come in a minute.
Huh?
And I didn't remember if I showed y'all these. Alley Cat 13 sent me this. It is so cute.
Okay, let me see where they are.
So adorable. And she sent me this card and this little, it's got a little design on it. It's so sweet. I love that. So thank you so much. I don't think I showed y'all that. And then, did I show you the card from Teresa with the beautiful cardinals on it? These were sitting here to the side, so I'm not sure if I did or if I didn't. So thank you so much, Teresa. And Allison, thank you so much. I'm not sure if I showed those because they were sitting there off to the side, so maybe I didn't. Now, last week's shares were and my mail, it got in the mail, so y'all stuff should be on the way. Last week's. Patty's stuck.
Under a TV table.
Oh, I bet she can get out. Don't you? Let's see. Okay.
I will help her get out.
You'll help her. Barn goes to Crystal Flanders, 4786. Crystal Flanders, 4786. Cross stitch goes to Cheryl St. Clair, SC7RI. Cheryl St. Clair, SC7RI.
I got two.
Blue Jay goes to Bailey Beans 1. Blue Jay goes to Bailey Beans 1.
So Patty hit new house.
She'll come get her new house in a minute, or I'll set her up there later. And the flag goes to Susan Dusterhoff. Susan Dusterhoff. If you guys will get your, email me, Niecy Lynn at Yahoo. Shares this week. If I can find my pen.
They can jump.
Yeah, they can jump right up there and then go. This one is a little snowman by Barbara Anna. So cute. If my finger will work and I can write.
What's this for? This.
Oh, those are stamps. Don't pull those off. It's Make-A-Wish. It's so cute. Barbara Anna Make-A-Wish. Use the word snowman if you're interested in him. He is adorable. Use the word snowman. You want to scoot over so people can see you better? Yeah. This one is so cute, and I have another one of it in mine. I'm going to stitch it someday. Use the word January. It's by Snapshot, or no, Pine Mountain. Yeah, Pine Mountain.
What's this?
Use the word January. It's a little clip if you're interested in this one.
What tip is it?
It goes on here on the edge of this. Can you use your pinchers and put it on the edge of that?
Can you hold it?
There you go. Good job using those pinchers. Oh, let's see here. This one, what are we going to use word for this? Because he is a snowman too. Oh, well, that will still pick up that word.
Can you hold it?
Use the word. Does he have one? Let's see how we do. Okay, use the word top hat. This is one of those adorable ones about artful offering. Use the word top hat. I do prefer a snowman with a top hat. Some people like a snowman with like a stocking cap or a beanie. I prefer a snowman with a top hat myself. So use the word top hat if you want, if you're interested in this one. Okay, now let me hold it. Use those pinchers. Okay, how about if I go this way?
I can't do it.
Your fingers tired, let them rest a minute. And then the other one is, I have two of these. Use the word bird if you're interested in this little, this is a Mill kit. Use the word birds if you're interested in this little kit. Use the word birds. So those will be our shares for next week.
This.
Do you like that? So we are going to jump off here. I'm going to send these to Micah and hopefully she can get them stuck together. Y'all have a happy Friday and a great weekend and enjoy your stitching. Can you tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Bye, y'all.